Hi everybody, and welcome back to Chellington Extended Multiplayer. As you can see, it's the usual stuff going on here. We have got some silage selling, with lorries now though, not just the tractors. It's getting serious. So obviously between the first episode I did and this episode there's been a massive silage harvest again. I did show you a few episodes back, but it's obviously been done now, so we've missed that unfortunately. And the crones are back in the shed there. Anyway, we're going to drive over to the sell point and we're probably going to start to sell a little bit of silage. I'll just pull into here. But yeah, I don't know how much machinery there is up there to do selling of silage, but I'm hoping there is some. It looks like nearly everyone is selling the silage at the moment, or taking the silage up there, so there might not be any equipment available. Donkey is doing some drilling. I've seen Donkey before in the Kolbenfresser farm videos. Yeah, Joseph is saying, Daggerwin, can you sell silage at BJ? So there must be a loader there available. Don't know how long we'll do it for. Done quite a lot of silage selling recently. There's another tractor just turned in front of us. Oh, and the money, 25 million. Not bad. Welsh farming is here. The trailer's been dumped. I think a bit of a tidy up would be needed here. There is definitely a lot of machinery just lying around in no specific place. Alright, so there is a loader and we've got the joystick to control it with, so that should be better. And the problem is we don't have a bucket. That's weird. Why would someone bring a loader here without a bucket? Okay, well that's interesting. Not to worry though, because the store is only down the road. We can easily go and pick one up. I'll just wait for Welsh farming to sell this. It is very hard to reverse that dolly. Wow, that is one full pit. Here is the store. And the universal bucket. We can only just afford that. Yeah, we probably could have got away with playing this on hard. Let's put that on. We'll get a bit sold. But I do want to move on to some other jobs as well. Right, so we've got someone called Emma's laptop, and obviously we're doing it, and Donkey is also going to be selling some silage, so we've got a lot of people on the go here. The only issue is it might get a little bit too crowded. Don't think we really need the money. Well, there you go. The selling squad. Apparently field 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4 need to be fertilised, so we could do that if no one else is going to do that. In danger of reversing into someone here. So we've got another trailer load being tipped. Certainly a very popular thing to be doing, I think, on this map, as it was on Kolbenfresser Farm. I suppose it is one of those things which you can do as a team, and a lot of jobs you can just do on your own, which don't seem to be as popular. Silage selling. I suppose forestry would be quite popular, but we don't have any chainsaws because otherwise someone is going to join and cut down all the trees and it's just going to cause a load of lag. So we've got the chainsaws turned off. Okay, one more and we'll move on to another job. I'm not staying on each job long, but I don't want to make it boring. Obviously, if I was just in the server without recording, I'd want to do this for much longer. But when you're watching it, it probably would get a bit boring after a while. So we've got to keep moving on. Hopefully someone else will come and take over. So I'll just park that here. 23 million last night apparently, and we're now on 26 million. So 3 million in half a day. Okay, so let's move on. Let's see what there is. We've got the Liebherr telehandler. This is obviously where they're all loading up. Serious amount of lag here. I think it's all the equipment. Someone has been in the server, an admin, and has bought a lot of machinery, and it's causing a severe amount of lag. Because my connection speed at the moment is showing fairly good, so it must be the actual server that's lagging. Or it could just be the amount of people who are in the yard at one time. It is very busy here. But I think everything seems to be going okay. I think we've got every machine that we could possibly own. But there you go. Also, there's been a bit of a barley harvest going on, a bit of a wheat harvest as well. Not really much in the way of horseseed rape. And lots of sheep. So, I don't know. Apparently the fertilizer... What is going on here? Clearly no one told the person who put this here that the train doesn't have a collision. It will go straight through the tractor. Yeah. We'll take this off and I will go and hopefully do some fertilizer spreading. Right, that's all sorted out, so now we can attach to our Amazon spreader. See if there's anything in there. 45%. We might as well fill it up to the top. If we can even get down there, that might be an issue. Yeah. That will be an issue. If we can just squeeze in. Might be able to get in there close enough. Yes, good. Very cramped here. Anyway, field 1, 2, 3 and 4 apparently need to be fertilised. Yep, don't want to be hanging around this end of the farm too much, it is just too laggy. So that is all the fields on the other side of the road. I think really just choose one and go for it. So here's field number 2, directly opposite. It actually looks like it's already been fertilised, weirdly. It might have been. Field number 1, which is this one here. Someone has fertilised the outside of it, but they haven't actually done the rest of it. So we'll finish it off. I would assume someone went in here with the slurry spreader and just did the outside and then ran out. But you can see where it's been done. But the rest of it hasn't been. So let's just go for it. If we don't have too much lag, that is so annoying. Why does it have to lag like that? We're going to have to get some machinery removed, I think. It does seem to be that. And also the bales which are around could be causing it, but I was hoping to keep those. And the trees, of course, will be not helping as well. But I think the obvious thing is the amount of machinery which we do have on here. There is a great deal of it. The good thing about this is it's got such a wide spread. The spreading width is really wide. I wonder if all the fields along here have been the same then. I wonder if they've just gone around the outside and then missed the middle. If they have, then we're going to have to do all of them. They look fairly dark though, because you know when they get fertilised they go darker in colour. They look like they've been done. But then someone did say that 1, 2, 3 and 4 had to be done, so you would think that they do have to be done. We'll just take a look when we've done this. The only issue with doing this job is you're obviously out of the way of everyone else. So you might as well be in single player. But I can't really be around the yard because of the amount of lag that we've got there. I wish I could also do this from inside the cab, but then you can't really see where you've been. When you're up above, you can obviously see clearly the colour change. And that should be it for this field. Doesn't take long with this big trailed spreader. Okay, so that's done it. We'll try not to trample on the crops too much. We don't have the crop destruction mod though. And we'll just take a little peek at all the other fields just to see if they do need to be done. But like I say, what it looked like is it didn't really need to be done, so we may not have to do it. Here's Donkey with a mower. Probably going up to the top fields again. Right, here's another field. And no, I don't think it has been done at all. It must just be a darker texture in the first place. No, it hasn't. So it looks like we have actually got a lot of work on our hands here. I don't know if we'll get them all done. I've not even noticed that before. I've got a scarecrow in this field. Reminds me of the Farming Simulator 11 map where you have that scarecrow in the first field next to the yard. And that is the most memorable thing about Farming Simulator 11. That scarecrow. Always used to knock it down and it would always respawn standing up again. I did return to Farming Simulator 11 for my 40,000 subscriber special. It was certainly surprising how different it was to this version. It really has come a long way, because when that was out, even when Farming Simulator 08 was out, which was the first one, that to me was just incredible. I played in it for hours on end with those really badly textured fence, and yeah, I don't know how I kept going with it, but it was just a fantastic game at the time. Then 09 came out and that was twice as good again, and then obviously gradually working through them all getting better as they went along, and then obviously the multiplayer came along in 11, which again was a breakthrough. So yeah, it is incredible when you go back how different they are. Not sure who's in that field, but that is a big drill on the quad track. Yeah, shame about this lag. Gonna have to do something about it. It's because I didn't really make it too clear to the admins that there is a limit to how many vehicles you can have before you get this serious lag. So we're gonna have to get rid of some of them. Which is another reason why I've only limited the server to 12 people instead of 16, because if you have 16, again, that is going to make it really laggy. It probably wouldn't be so bad on things like the Bjornholm map and the Westbridge Hills Gold Edition one as well, but on these mod maps they're obviously a lot more detailed, so it takes a lot more power. The server doesn't really have much trouble running it that badly. The map itself isn't bad, it's just when you get loads of stuff in the map. It is nice to do a bit of fertilize spreading though, because I don't do it very often. And finally, this time we're going to bump into the Scarecrow. Thankfully it's not directly in our path. It might be one of those ones which you can't actually knock down though, it could have a collision. Almost there. Lag. Yep, that is pretty much it. And we are done. So we'll take it back to the yard if we can get through the lag. Oh, I just want to see that Scarecrow there first. Where's it gone? Oh, there. Not a bad Scarecrow. It would scare me, especially in those pyjamas. Clearly doing a good job though, because these crops look pretty good. Right, so back into our case. Don't know where... who was it? Donkey? The one with the mower. Seems to have disappeared. Don't know where that tractor went to. Right, let's just see if we can get there without too much lag. Oh, there's a tractor about to pull out. It's Scott. Oh. That is a big machine. So that's who it was in the drill then. Scott, who's also experiencing lag. There goes Trevor. Seems to have quietened down here actually. Everyone seems to have gone. They're probably all at the Chellington stores. Park it there, and that is our job done for today. We'll check the map first. Wow, no one is at stores at all. Looks like there's a harvest started again in field 17. And everyone is heading down that way. So, yep, until next time, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon on this server. A very fitting colour for a slurry tanker, that brown, or poo brown as it looks to be. Great.